Carl, and later on move on to questions for coach.
Teams normally when they have a steady coach, they tend to get better in the second season. That hasn't happened with FC Goa. FC Goa were excellent in the first year. In fact, a lot of clean sheet, very good results, very orderly performances. This season has been quite different. Have you been able to analyze what is going wrong, particularly with the number of goals that FC Goa have conceded, which is among the highest in the league?
No, obviously it's disappointing. Everyone's disappointed. Especially, I think, from my point of view, the amount of goals we're conceding. But it's hard to put your finger on it when you look at the goals. It's kind of a lot of it's individual errors as well, which is kind of hard to legislate for. But I think it's early in the season, and I think there's been good parts of our performances as well. Maybe we could have got better results than what we've got. I think parts of our performances in games have maybe merited more points than what we've got. But yeah, it's early in the season still. It's only 6 games in, so I think there has to be a bit of calmness and to continue. Obviously, we know we need to improve. We know we need to get the results, but we're confident with the squad we have that we can definitely do that.
How do you see tomorrow's match against BFC would go this season, and so what are your thoughts on that?
Tough game. Obviously, they've had a good start. I'm sure they'll probably be the favourites going into the game, given the results of both teams so far. They've got good players. Obviously, got how many players from the international side. So we know they're a good team, but we're a good team also. And we want to put. We've had some poor results at home, and we definitely want to put that right. And we've prepared well for this game, and we're going into it looking for a result. We've got 2 big games now before the international break, starting with tomorrow, and we're fully focused on getting a result in this game.
Carl, what really gives you the confidence that FC Goa can actually pick up from here? Is it the fact that FC Goa have not really been dominated by any side in the 6 games that we have played so far, and possibly could have won all 6 games except maybe a bad first half against Mumbai?
Yeah, I think you say a bad first half against Mumbai as well. I don't think there was a lot in that game. And we conceded 2 goals really from nothing, a set piece and a mistake. So yeah, I think in this league you've seen not just our games, but if you watch a lot of the games, it's very small margins between the teams. And yeah, we just probably need to focus more, maybe some small details that if we can manage better and a bit of luck as well. I think in football can go a long way. It can turn close results in your direction. But yeah, as you said, we're competing in all the games, and I look at the training every day and the atmosphere and the will within the team. Everyone really wants to win. There's no one that's anyway comfortable with how this is going, and everyone wants to turn this around, and there's a real hunger in the group to do that. And yeah, no, we have to take it game at a time. That's all you can do in football. There's always the next game, and that's tomorrow, and that's what we have to focus on.
Any more questions for Carl?
Can FC Goa turn around the tables tomorrow against BFC?
Yes. Yes.
How important are the next 2 games, especially because you have the 2 games at home and then you have a international break. So how important is it to deliver in these 2 games, both played at home, and given the fact that FC haven't won at home?
All games are important. Obviously, the next game is the most important. And yes, now it's because it's before the break, but after the break, even if we win both games, we need to continue. It's about, I told in the last press conference, to turn this kind of situation is the most difficult in football. We will get to turn this situation, and we will do a good season. I am repeating the same practically in every press conference.
What gives you the confidence that FC Goa can actually turn it
Because we are playing better than last season. That's all. Last season we were winning 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. We were very consistent. I prefer to win 1-0 than these scores. But we are playing better in attack. We are creating more chances than last season. But in the other side, we are not consistent. But I feel that we have the most difficult. That is that the team is arriving and okay, even when we are losing, again we are creating some chances. You know how I am. I am never. Even I told in some moments last season some decisions were for us. This season is completely the opposite. No, the other day the second goal of Chennai was not goal, but these kind of things happen maybe in the moment that you are like this. No, but I agree that the only game that we played really bad was Mohammedan. The other games we were more. Maybe against Mumbai was half time for every team, and draw was more fair for me. But in the other games, we managed more the game than the opponent. It's true that with not too much. I remember against Northie when we turned the score, we scored the 2-1, and immediately they scored 2 goals again. No, but in terms of attack, my feeling is that we are playing in a good level. I think till yesterday or the day before we were the team with more goals for us, and obviously the same, no, that we are the team with who concede more goals.
Coach, what's the injury update on Borja, especially because you substituted him in the last match? He seemed to be having some sort of injury.
Borja is out for the game tomorrow. Even for Punjab, won't be available. Same than Rowling. Both players are out. But it's not about one player or another player, because we are playing. Doesn't matter who is playing. The team more or less is performing okay. It's the consistency that we are speaking every day that is easier to get the consistency than if you, for example, if you don't have good players, it's very difficult to play in a good way, to arrive, to create chances. But always to destroy is easier than to build. No?
Coach, we also had a question from another journalist regarding the availability of Sandesh. Would he be part of the squad?
Which journalist?
Cicero Silva.
Okay.
He asked if Sandesh is available for tomorrow.
Is available. Is available for tomorrow, and was available also for last game. Last game was. We need to analyze also. No, Borja was injured in the minute 20 or 25. Rowling was injured, and then when you can think what will happen in the end playing against Chennai, that is a strong team physically, in that moment Bryson with cramps, he said that the substitution maybe my mistake, I removed Dejan, that maybe was the best player in the pitch, but we knew that winning 2-1 they would put Chima, they will finish with a strong team physically. Then you have to decide, or you introduce another substitution or not. This, in some moments, to speak after the game is very easy, but the things are happening in the game, and I think that the team is playing better in some minutes. Maybe it's my feeling. In some minutes, I think that we play very good football in Chennai.
Bengaluru have been one of the teams that have been quite different from the other teams. Other teams have struggled a bit, they've dropped points, come back. But BFC have been consistent all through. Do you see them as one of the more stronger teams right now as far as form is concerned, or even the players that they have?
They have very good team, because they have 6-7 players in the national team, but not now, a long time ago. Because before they have Sandesh, Udanta, these players were in the national team also in Bengaluru. But now they have a lot of players. All the line of 4 in the back and the goalkeeper are in the national team, plus Roshan, plus Suresh, and more players. They have is the only team. Important detail. the only team in ISL where Indian players are scoring most of the goals, because in the other teams 90% are scoring only foreigners. This is a good detail, that the kind of Indian players that they have, and they spend good money with very good foreigners this season. They have very good foreigners. I know Edgar Mendez very good. I know Pedro Capó. I play against him when he was in the same competition than me in Spain. They have very good competition. Obviously Pereira. They have very good team. But I feel that is a good moment to play against them, because we need to show that we can beat the stronger team in this moment in the competition, and I feel that will be a good game. Will be a good game, and it's very clear. They are working very good. It's very clear what they want to do. Even it's nice to watch the style of these players, and they have very good team. It's a candidate to fight for the shield.
Any more questions?
Which one? Final one. We've seen a lot of changes within the team, players coming in, going out. Are you still trying to figure out the best playing 11 for FC Goa? Given that a lot of players were injured and only now maybe the players are coming back.
You know, I'm not sure if I'm changing a lot the team. There are some positions, but it's not only now because the situation. I think this is all my life. I don't remember if last season was like this, but my former seasons in Hyderabad, we didn't have. Sometimes Sana, play Nim, play Hitesh, play Sovic, play Tabora, play Pujari, play Danu, play. Even in Goa, maybe in Goa last season was
a bit more predictable.
Yes, maybe Goa last season was more, because we were winning from the beginning. Maybe it was more, we repeat more the lineup, but usually I think that if you are playing only with 11, 12, or 11 no, but with 13, 14 players, usually you arrive at the end of the competition with problems. You need everyone has to know that it's useful in the team, and maybe because some injuries also, we need to change some players, but it's not because we are not finding, or, for example, if you say, when was in Mohamedan, I think that were 3 substitutions in the half time. This was one reason. Okay, we are playing very bad game. Let's see if we change this in this situation. Yes, but I don't change too much the players because the performance was bad, and now you have is more about what I think, how will be the next game. This game is better for this player than for another player. Yeah.
Any more questions? All right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you for attending.
Thank you,
coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck for tomorrow.